Hey everybody, welcome to the Binding of Isaac 1 Domino Edition, the 2nd of January, Saturday. Welcome to Saturday, welcome to the weekend. I'll be gone by the weekend, you know that one. We're gonna do some daily challenge today. Lost, that's unfortunate. I'm doing a bit of a quick, sort of a quick one, not a quick one. Although maybe it will be a quick one because we have the Lost. So maybe this isn't gonna work out very well. Maybe this will be a short one. I'm squeezing this in. It's currently half time of the Spurs game. I wasn't sure if I'd have much time, or any time even, after the Spurs game. So this is going to be a bit of a weird one. I'm going to do the first 10 minutes now at halftime, and then I'll pause and come back, or maybe I won't come back. I don't know. It depends what happens if people come home in the meantime, which they maybe will, maybe they won't. I don't know, dude. But I'm sat here. I'm gonna start the daily run. I had some stuff I wanted to talk about today, so I figured I don't know. We'll do the first 10 minutes, and then we'll come back. This is a decent start tonight. We'll come back, and you'll or maybe I won't come back. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll get to. I don't even risk curse rooms at the last. I'm not a curse room. I'm not a risky. I'm not here for the risk. I'm a pretty risk averse person. I'm not here for the risk. You know, my mood in the second half of the video could be interesting, depending on how the result goes. I will say we're 2-0 up right now, which means if I pause this and then come back and we've lost the game, you will hear maybe the most. Just frustrated would definitely be probably the most angry individual you will ever potentially experience in your entire life. If we end up drawing this, I'll probably be a little bit upset at the very least. So I'm trying to come into this with enthusiasm, positivity, because halfway through the video I may suddenly be very upset, depending on how things go, or I'll be highly pogged. I'm feeling pretty good right now though. They had a shot at one point of Harry Kane grimacing in pain, holding his knee. And I wanted to throw up, and then they cut away from that shot to a shot of Sonny on the floor, grimacing in pain, holding his ankle, and I was basically ready to just put a bullet through my own brain. If you watched yesterday's episode, I said in yesterday's episode, those are my two favourite players and Spurs' two best and most important players, arguably. They work very well together. They've combined. Harry Kane has assisted Son 9 times this season, which is fucking like a record breaking. It's truly, like, for anyone who doesn't watch football, that's fucking insane. Including 4 times in one match, which has never happened in the history of the sport before, or in the Premier League at least. Insane, right? So they're our best players. They're an incredible partnership. Seeing them both go down injured at the same time made me want to die. And I said in the last episode, they hug a lot. They're very good friends. They're very huggy. They love a good hug. Seeing them two, pictures of them two hugging each other, is probably my second favourite sight in the world after Spink. So seeing them both on the floor in pain hurt my heart a whole bunch. 2 minutes later, Harry Kane whips a ball in at the near post. Sonny slides it in past. What's he called? What's he? Why can I only think of Mulier, right? Mulier? That's the Leeds keeper. The point is, they scored. They combined for a goal once again. So I'm pogged right now. I'm currently pogging. But I wanted to talk a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit about. I had some bits. I wanted to revisit an old bit because of something I said in yesterday's episode. Had me thinking about it again. And then I have a second thing which I may not go into if this is only going to be a short run because of the Lost, or alternatively if this is only going to be a short run because I am not able to. You know, if family come home, you know, halfway through the Spurs game, and I don't want to come back and keep talking because I feel uncomfy doing that, which is weird because I've said this before. It's something about, like, I'll play games. I'll hop on Discord. I'll hop in Messenger, and I'll talk till the freaking cows come home. Like, actually, literally, we talk till like some Among Us nights. We've stayed up till like, what was the latest night? It was like 4 a.m. Maria went to bed, so we stayed up till literally 10 a.m. my time. We stay up quite late, and I'll talk, and I don't even mind. But something about talking to myself feels, there's like a different line to it. Like, talking to other people, it's like, oh, it's fine, it's a conversation, you know, they're not gonna, it is what it is. And part of me's like, you know, I don't know how much conversation, like, sometimes we talk about stuff where I'm like, I hope my family don't happen to be, like, hearing this conversation. But if they do, they do, it's whatever, I'm not too upset about it. But something about, you know, conversation's a conversation. Something about, me talking to myself and it being just like a stream of consciousness, it has that weird, like, it's a weird thing, or it feels like it has a weird thing. there's a weird element to it. They're just showing Harry Kane's penalty. There he goes, kissing his ring. Shout out to Harry Kane for having a child a couple days ago. Congratulations to Harry Edward Kane, MBE, and Kate, middle name Kane, for having baby Louis Kane. I'm so happy for them both. I wish it was me. The son, that is. Wait, they're just showing the pet. Yeah. Ooh, we got away with what? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, I'm not getting distracted. Because I have a bit. So I was talking about this. I brought it up briefly in the group chat last night. So you may have seen this bit coming. But I was thinking again about and this is something I brought up in an episode a while ago. And as I started to talk about it, I realized halfway through talking about it, I was like, oh shit, this is a Black Mirror bit. This is a Black Mirror thing. And I went to rewatch some of the Black Mirror episode last night. As I kind of went to bed, and we played Genshin. We played Genshin for a bit, from like, I think we got on at like 9:30 my time to like, and then we got off at about it was like 2:30, so it was like a little earlier than usual. But I was very tired. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get in bed. I'm not gonna keep playing. Did a bunch of domains, used all my resin. We did a bunch of the red challenges in the new area. So I'm just gonna get in bed. I'm just gonna wind down. Gonna have a bit of an early night. So I stuck on that Black Mirror episode that I felt like watching, and it's White Christmas. And if you don't know White Christmas, you should definitely watch it. And I won't spoil it because it's Black Mirror is very hit and miss. It has some truly incredible episodes, and then it has some just absolute, complete, and utter drivel. White Christmas is what is up there. That's one of the best ones for sure. However, it's also it touches into a certain thing that may stress you out, and it does that Black Mirror thing. The Black Mirror thing, when it does right, does brilliantly, of like leaving you questioning your entire existence. It does this one thing, which again I don't want to spoil because it kind of doesn't come into fruition until like right at the very end. And this particular episode is like an hour and a quarter long, so I don't want to spoil it. I know that that particular episode definitely stresses me out. I know Spink's the same. Spink hates that episode for the same reason. But it's truly a fantastic episode. So if you haven't seen Black Mirror and you were ever curious to check out Black Mirror, White Christmas is a good episode to check out. That said, one of the bits, John Hamm plays a character who in this version of the Black Mirror universe. You know what, now I'm thinking of it, is this even in White Christmas? Maybe I'm getting my episodes mixed up. I only got 20 minutes into the episode before I fell asleep. Yeah, this is the same episode. Is this the same episode? This might be Black Museum I'm thinking of, actually. You know what? Watch White Christmas anyway. It's a good episode. At some point in one of the Black Mirror episodes, there's this bit where I think John Hamm's character does this. He has these thing called cookies, and what they do is you can essentially upload a person's conscious into these cookies and put them into someone else's head, and they become like a little person in their head. And then the scenario in the episode, and again, this isn't necessarily spoilers, but this is kind of like the point of the episode, or the plot of the episode. Not the episode, it's definitely, if it's not White Christmas, I think it's Black Museum, because it's definitely part of an episode. Like a segment, like a story, rather than the whole episode. A guy's wife, I think, gets hit by a car. I believe she gets hit by a car, if I recall correctly. And she dies, right? They have a child together, this husband and wife. So what he does is, he gets approached by like an experimental doctor who was like, hey, we can put your wife in your brain. Maybe this is Black Museum. Now that I'm thinking of it. Maybe this is, because I looked for it and I thought it was its own episode, and I was looking through the episode and couldn't find it, and I was like, I'm sure this is John Hamm's character and he's in White Christmas. But maybe it isn't John Hamm's character. Maybe it's someone totally different. Man, I don't even want to risk it, to be honest. I don't even really want to risk it. I'd rather just keep Holy Mantle. So maybe this is Black Museum. Watch both. They're both very good episodes, in my opinion. And he goes, hey, we can insert her into your brain so she can live on with you. Like, she's essentially, it's like Inside Out. She's like a little person inside of his brain, essentially. Oh, this is what contract from below does. It doubles your drops. Yo, I definitely should take this more often. I never take it because I don't know what it does, but it does. Or does it double? Is it just chest? I don't know, but that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yes, please. In this house, we don't do buttons anymore, especially on the Lost. Actually, I still do, but I don't want to risk it on the Lost. We do Tyler Taylor strats. So you have the option of having your significant other live inside of your brain forever. And I brought it up last night. I don't really remember why, it's just because I was thinking about it. But I was thinking about it because then I was thinking about myself, and what made me start thinking about this. Okay, that was really stupid. What made me start thinking about this is what I said in yesterday's episode when I was like, about being trapped inside of, about my brain being trapped inside of a bone cage in my head made out of my own ribs. And I was wondering, I was like, okay, I mean, first of all, would I do the thing? Because I don't think I ever went into that. And partly is part of why I didn't go into that. I don't have a significant other, so I can't test the theory. I unfortunately don't have a significant other to hypothetically put through a tragic car accident and kill in this hypothetical situation. I know it's unfortunate. I just don't have anyone to hypothetically tragically murder in this situation. So I can't necessarily answer the question specifically. I don't know what I guess the closest thing would be, like a crush. Would I have my crush in my brain? Yeah, you fucking obviously you guys don't need me to answer that one. She's going straight in there. Wow, would I put Spink in my head 24/7? It's a trick question, bitch. She's already there. But then I was like, okay, would I, if I died, want to be in anyone's head 24/7? Maybe, okay, the game started back up. I think I'll just keep going because I feel like we've got good momentum on this bit. I think I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Just appreciate the sacrifices I make for you guys. Just because I feel like we're on a good roll with this bit. And you can hear some live reactions. It could be fun to hear my live reactions to the football. That could be fun. That could be interesting. Right, guys? That could be a little bit interesting. Okay, thank you, Daddy Longlegs, for helping me toast this bitch. Yo, we're getting a lot of teeth this run, I've noticed. We're getting good teeth this eat. Okay, this is hell. I hate this. And I was like, you know what? Because that was my other thing. Is like, you make the decision to have them put in. But then I was like, well, what if they don't want to be put in? You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't think I'd want... Okay, I was looking at the game there. Stop looking at the game. I don't think I'd want to be put in, thinking about it. Because from a significant other perspective, you obviously... So that doesn't do anything for us, right? From a significant other perspective, you obviously... Like, if you die young or youngish, right? You want... Okay. Again? How does that work? We're just gonna get that twice? Okay, that's fine. You want your... Dude, we're getting so many... Oh, baby! And this is why we opened the golden chest. Look, I'm keyless now. Never mind, bitch. Me, keyless. You thought I was what? Keyless? Yeah, they're making up for yesterday a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't happy with the last run. Go Sonny, go Sonny. Never mind, that's Berg. Did I just get hit there? Oh shit, okay. Pay attention. No one in the middle. There's never anyone in the middle when we cut it back. I don't know why we're so bad at cutting it back. Okay, just be careful here. This is a precarious room. Okay, this is fine. Oh, a little bit more luck. Give me them teeth shots, dude. Give me them teeth shots. Oh, God, Doherty's killed a man. Hey, save that. Keep it. Okay. It's just an interesting dynamic. It spices the episode up a little bit. It's probably going to be a little bit frustrating hearing me try and, like, get through my discussion topic and just interrupt myself 80 million times and start the same sentence over again. If you die young... You want your partner to be able to go on to live life, right? That's kind of like, that kind of goes without being said. If you die in your 20s or in your 30s, you want your significant other to go on in life and be happy. The problem is, or at least I would, right? I don't know, maybe you're a psychopath. I don't know. But the problem is, Ben Davies has just killed a man. I wouldn't want to see that. right? And I don't mean that in like a way that makes me sound like an asshole. I mean, like, I want to see them happy, but as in like, you don't want to, as much as you want to see them move on and be happy again and be looked after, you wouldn't want to be inside of your significant other who you love's brain and watch them like get into a relationship and fall in love with and do all of the other relationshipy things with someone else. That'd suck. That would not be fun. So I think based on that was like the first thing that came to mind for me. I was like, I would obviously, if I died, I would obviously want my bereaved widow to go on and be happy. Oh, fucking hell, that was close. Holy shit. Oh no! I thought it was paused. It's all over. I thought the game was paused. I hit spacebar to unpause. Oh god. 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 I thought the game was paused. I thought the game. I hit spacebar to resume game, and then I looked back at the screen and saw it re-rolling. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in a little bit of trouble here. We're in a little bit of trouble here. I just hate everything. Is that in? Is that in? It's in! Let's go! Did they call it? Let's go! I feel better! Cheered up, cheered up, cheered up! Poggy! Poggy! I'm absolutely livid with myself that that's how I died there. Because I accidentally pressed spacebar. Toby! Wait, let me just see this, because that looked like... Oh, it is in! Poggy, dude! Let's go. Okay, look, weird episode. I still have a bit, though. I still have a bit. Let me see, how did yesterday go? No one. Look, I'm not here to call people out. It's a little bit of a sad sight, is all I'm saying. Fair enough. And I know Josh obviously wasn't going to do yesterday's because he's done for a bit. And then I know NSL saw my video and we were talking about it when we were playing Genshin. And he was like, yeah, I saw your video. I'm not touching that daily. Fair enough. It's a bit of a sad sight is all I'm saying. That was a little bit of a rough one. I might just keep going just because I really want to finish this bit. I really want to finish this bit. It's going to be a good bit. Let me just... I'm not going to sit... Don't worry, this is going to be a 2-hour-long video. I'm not going to sit here and go until this run's finished. I just want to finish... I just want to finish my discussion topic because I don't like leaving shit halfway through. May as well check in here. But because then okay, so that's the main thing, right? You don't want to have to sit there and see that. But then my other thing was that I was thinking about. I think watching someone else live like an entire life and eat things and oh no, I think you get the taste, right? Yeah, you get the taste. That when your partner eats things, you get the taste. Because I remember them being like, "Ooh, we're having Weetabix for breakfast again. We had Weetabix yesterday. I don't like Weetabix." So you get taste. And I think you get certain sensations. Like if I remember correctly, the wife in the head is like, "Hey, go hug our son for me. I want to feel hugging my son." So you get certain sensations, which would be good for something like that. You want to feel hugging your son. You definitely would not want to feel your partner fricking someone else. That would be fucking weird. Go H, go H. Side netting, it's okay. Love you, King. And you can be turned off, but I think that the limited sensations, watching someone's entire life, and never, for like 80 years or 60 years or however long, I guess like 60 or so, never being able to interact with the world again, it'd be tough, right? Like watching the world happen and not being able to actually like interface with it beyond like as a spectator forever. I think that would probably drive me insane. So those would probably be my two main things from a relationship perspective. I think for the sake of letting wanting my partner to kind of go on and be free and be happy, I think I'd maybe not want to be up in there. But then even from the perspective of just like, would I want to be in the brain, in anyone's brain, like a friend's brain or something? I think I probably wouldn't. I think I'd be happy to just go out God's natural way. And I think I'd be happy with that. Oh god, it's nice to actually be winning a game for once. I'm so used to us going 1-0 up and then just doing nothing for 90 minutes and then conceding an equaliser late on. Okay, but yeah, I think I'm happy to say no. Now, why I started thinking about this, my other bit was, and this is why I asked, and I was like, if I could do the inverse, would I do the inverse? The inverse being, would I extract my own consciousness from my own body and just become like a numb, mindless, feelingless, thoughtless, emotionless drone gliding through life? Probably not. I feel like that'd be a little bit dramatic. It's probably not. But I still think it's an interesting bit. And I think there's different layers to it. If I had to go into someone's head, whose head would I go into? You know, would I offer someone else a chance? Do I have that dilemma if someone died and being like, okay, do I take the decision to put them in, or do I offer them the chance? And obviously, you can turn it off as well. So in the Black Mirror episode, he starts to turn his wife off eventually when they start to have problems. So maybe that wouldn't be too bad, because you can kind of pop yourself on and off every now and then. And you could be like, hey, let's live in my significant other's head. Let's live in my significant other's head for a little bit. And then when it becomes time that this isn't enough anymore, we can you know, flip the switch. But then at that point, do you want to do that? Because do you want to put that on your partner? Setting them up in a position, okay, maybe you'll get another year of happiness living together, you know, in their head, while you can still manage that without it getting like too much or not enough anymore, sort of thing. But then you're putting them in a position where at some point they're going to have to be the one to flick the switch, and that's, you know, that's a lot to do, right? I don't know if I'd want to ask my partner to do that either. So I don't know, man, I don't know. Obviously, it depends who your partner is and what they're good at. If you've got a partner that's like, if you're me, for example, and I started, if my partner was someone who was really good at maths, I'm like, hell yeah, stick them in my head, because it makes me better at maths. I'm terrible at maths, dude. It's just that easy. Why would I want to lose that? It's basically just a stat upgrade. No, I'm joking, but also, yeah, I don't know. I think it's an interesting thought experiment. In my opinion, I like a good thought experiment. I think I would consider that to be an interesting one. In my humble opinion. I think that's an interesting thought experiment. I know where Josh stands. Rip Maria. Maria toast. Pepe hands Maria. And I know where Maria stands on where Josh stands. She said rude, I think. Sonny? Find H! Find him! Who was that running up the far post? It was Doherty. Sonny. You know, since we didn't do it last time, fuck it. I'm here for the Zane on this one. What have you got for me? Cool, dude. Yeah, I can't believe I hit spacebar by accident. I'm a little bit upset about that one, I'm not going to lie. Oh, he didn't go to the item room. What was in that item room? I don't remember. May as well, because it'll kill out the IO wizard for a bit. And then I saw the mom's knife, and I was like, shit. And then I saw the slow... Why do they keep showing that penalty replay? Oh, yeah, I do want this, actually. And then I saw how slowly it was charging. Yeah. That was a rough one for your boy. Okay, so we need to try and get... We need to make sure we open these. I want Cricket's head back. Cricket's head is very important to the stability of this run. Let me just say that much. Okay, be careful. Be careful, boys. Be careful. Do I want to go into my other bit? See, now I'm at a dilemma. Do I keep going and go into my other bit, or do I wrap it here? We had a nice short 20 minutes yesterday. Got a nice short Isaac, potentially. Maybe this is where we want to be at. But also, I'm getting closer to where we were. Not really. I was at 10,000, wasn't I? So I'm kind of still a mile off. I'm curious where this run goes, though. And it is a shoal run, too. Which is very much what I'm more comfortable. Someone get the ball. Hey, someone get the ball. If you would kindly retrieve the ball right now, my friend. Any one of you? Any one of you. Okay, it's okay. They went backwards. That's fine. Yeah, you're in trouble now. As much as we love going 1-0 up and then conceding like equalizers. Maybe like a month ago, and commentators were actually saying this. People were always like, "You don't want to go 1-0 down to this team. You go 1-0 down to this Spurs side, you're toast. You're freaking dunzo." And then we had, actually, I guess it was only 2 games. I don't know what it feels the same way, but 2 games where that happened, and then we just did nothing for 90 minutes and basically let them have the draw. You definitely don't want to go 3-0 down to this team. Let me say that much. Let me say that much. This is fun. This is fun, right, guys? A little hangout. I wanted to do today's bit, not just because I had stuff to talk about. And I have another bit that I think I might save. But I wanted to chase yesterday's episode a bit. Yesterday's episode was a little bit of a Pepe hands one. It was a little bit of a downer, a little bit of a bummer. It wasn't a great start to the year. It's a shame the run was. It's a shame I messed up the run a little bit today. I guess I just missed escape, or I guess I pressed escape whilst it was still in the cutscene for entering the boss. I didn't realise that wasn't going to pause it. I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure what happened. But I'm not really too upset about it. Not really too upset about it. But I just wanted to put a more positive episode up and hopefully continue that. You know, start as you mean to go on, and all that. And I don't mean to go on whinging. Basically, I don't intend on going on with suddenness. Okay, this had a key, this had a coin, didn't it? Oh no, it didn't. Okay. What was the item room on this floor? I feel like it wasn't something useful. Harrison for Poveda. Is Poveda a winger? If they can have a defensive player, they're chasing the game. They're chasing the game. At 3-0 down, what else are you going to do? Damage control, I guess, but this lead side does not do damage control. Let me say that much. A winger worries me, though, because we've got Doherty, and they're getting a lot of space up that left-hand side, because we've got Doherty, and then we've got Winks covering him. And I don't like not having either Sissoko or Aurier, because you've got Doherty, who isn't the best defensive player as is, and then you stick in his cover player to fall in within his Harry Winks. It's tricky. What a fucking ball. Holy shit, what a ball. Oh my god, Steven Bergwijn. This boy's wife must love him. The boy cannot finish to save his life. Oh my god. How has he not scored that? I mean, oh, fucking hell, man. I love the guy. He has so much potential, and I will stick by him till his death. Or at least until he retires. That wasn't the one. That wasn't the one, Winksy. That wasn't the one. So who's enjoying this? Is my new Isaac bit. I said I wanted to spice things up. I said I was probably going to be doing Isaac, cutting down on the Isaac a fair bit to focus more on the chess. To focus a little bit. That was a fucking toss and a half. Jesus Christ. It was a freaking Hail Mary. Good lord. I said I was probably going to cut down on the Isaac a little bit. Yeah, that's rough. I still plan on doing that, most likely. But how about doing this to spice it up instead? Let's just watch football while I do my episodes. Okay, I will wrap it here, because I feel like at this point... I wanted to keep my topic going, because I don't want to... Like, if I stop halfway through, it's not going to... Like, what am I going to do? Finish it tomorrow? You lose the momentum a little bit of the discussion. So I wanted to just finish that. I do have another bit that I'll keep going to... At least for now. Burnley versus Fulham postponed. So Fulham are still COVIDed up, I'm guessing. Steven Berg... This tweet from Hotspur related. It's a news account. Steven Bergwijn's performance today deserves a goal. Yeah, he should have had one. He had 2 golden opportunities, but the boy just is cursed, apparently. He can do everything except finish. Yeah, I just wanted to finish my bit, but yeah, I think I still, at least for now, and maybe for this week, I still want to keep going every day. But I may pump the brakes, because obviously Josh is done now. NSL said he's going to cut it down massively. He said last night in Genshin, so I think I may potentially... Hang on, let's show him the goal decision system. Gee, that's Oh my god, that's over the line by about a millimeter. Like, you can't even see the pixels. And to be fair, was that Højbjerg followed it through? Followed it up and got it in anyway? They have, in football, they have a goal decision system where they show if the ball, if you're not sure if the ball's crossed the line to the net, they can like show it and it goes into like this 3D graphic and it shows exactly, they have like 20 cameras on the net, like at all sorts of different angles. Who just got bugged there? At all sorts of different angles. So you can see like exactly to the millimeter where the ball got across the line. Doherty, yep, there he is. Look at him trying to defend. He didn't even take the player down. That was like, they just showed it. That must have been like a couple of millimeters over the line. That was fucking close. Which is good. We usually don't get the look on those things. But yeah, so I think for this week, or at least for the next few days, probably will still be the 2 videos a day, and then I'll transition into easing it down to alternating every other day between Isaac and chess. But yeah, we're slowly easing out of Isaac. I think I want to keep it going at least every other day for a while, or for a little bit, until I figure out what else I can do that could be good for my rambling, because I enjoy and this is what NSL said, both in his comment on Josh's video and in Genshin last night, about the cathartic aspect and the therapeutic aspect of having something to just like, you know, open up the game, hit record, and I can just talk about whatever, and I can just like ramble away and not worry about the game. That's basically the main reason why I want to keep this going to some degree, is because I do enjoy that aspect. So I may keep it going for a little bit at least. Because I don't have something, off the top of my head, there's not anything else I can think immediately that replaces that. And that was the whole point, right? That's why I started this series in the first place, was that, and was for practice for Binding of Mandem when that started up. But initially, one of the main reasons I started, like literally the main reason I started, was for that reason, and I still want that, I still enjoy that, and don't have anything to replace that with yet. So I think I'll still go for a little bit, and then I think it hopefully will only be beneficial, because it means I'll if I'm doing them, I'm not doing them every day. It means I don't have to, you know, try and think of stuff to talk about every day, or if I don't have anything to talk about, I'm kind of toast, you know. It'll be nice to think having them spread out a little bit more. I'll have more stuff to talk about when I do the Isaacs, and then when I do the chesses, we can just have a bit of fun with chess. That said, I'm going to go watch the football. Can I get a poggy for Spurs? Can I get a come on you Spurs in chat? My stream just crashed, so let me just go and, there we go, it's back. Oh, Kane just hit. Oh no, he had it saved. Dude, Kane deserves another goal today. Fucking hell, how many shots has he had? How many shots has he had? And then there was 1-for-1 odds on him getting a single shot on target last night, and I saw it and was like, what are those odds? That's like the easiest money of all time. And I still didn't risk it, and he's had like 3 shots on target. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all, very much so. I hope you all have great evenings. My chess video will be up 6 hours from this going up, as per. I'll see you all later. Alright. Later, guys. Bonk.